Today we're going to talk about the sex hormones in males and females. Do you want to hear more about this? Learn new things today from this video and stay to YouTube. Don't change, don't go to any other platform. Israel once again from Egypt's Cosmetics, hoping that you stay tuned to my beauty tips today. The sex hormones in males and females, what is the difference? Is there any difference? Is there anything new? Is there anything strange? Did you know that there are hormones in your body, whether you're male or female? There are hormones in your body that control your sexuality, that control your gender. There are hormones in your body. There are hormones in your body. Like when a child is formed in the mother's womb, there are hormones. There are chromosomes. The chromosomes, there is X chromosomes and then there is a Y chromosome. Those are two hormones that you find in a human beings. When a baby is formed, remember when the way I wonder if you did learn. I've got many videos that teach about reproduction, all the reproduction and stuff, how the baby is formed and how to get pregnant and all that kind of stuff. So go and go through them. Go through the playlist and check out those videos. But then when the baby is formed, remember the sperm egg goes through the sperm. When a man shoots or ejaculates into a woman, the sperm goes and while the woman is ovulating, the man releases sperm, and then the sperm egg meets the ovary, and then they activate each other. They fertilize each other. After they fertilize each other, then what usually happens is the baby usually carry only the flesh. The flesh, you carry your mother's flesh. You carry your mother's flesh, and then you carry the what is inside of you. The blood inside of you is your father's. No human being, you do not carry your mother's blood. You never carry your mother's blood. You carry your mother's DNA, which is the flesh. The flesh, this flesh on top here, your mama gave you. The blood inside that runs inside, your father gave you. Your father gave you. So kind of like the egg, the sperm cell goes and shoots and enters inside the ovary. Shoots and it enters inside the woman's egg. It shoots like the sperm cell is like a spear. It's a cell that has a tail like this. It's a spear. So it shoots. Have a look at that diagram there on top. It shoots, and then when it meets the ovary, which is the woman's egg, how it fertilizes it is it shoots and it bursts it and it enters inside of it. Then that egg that has been fertilized goes and sticks by the uterus, sticks on the walls of the uterus there. It sticks there. That's why you find then after 3 weeks, then the woman will start getting symptoms of pregnancy, and then she will start saying she will go to the clinic because of the symptoms, morning sicknesses and all that, and vomiting and throwing up and hormones, and then they will tell her that she's pregnant because that egg stuck. It's stuck. It went and it's stuck on the. So you find that for those who do abortion, who commit abortion, but those who do abortion, they usually what the contraceptives do. I won't say contraceptives, but what does whatever that they inject with or whatever operations they take is to peel off that egg. Peel off that egg, because that egg is like super glue. It goes and it holds there. It holds there so it can start feeding. So it can start feeding on the mothers. That's where you find the umbilical cord is joined from the mother and the mother. Now there is usually this bag which is the last baby that comes out last. That bag That bag it's a flat bag. Look at that diagram again. That bag sticks onto the uterus like this. It's stuck on the uterus while the baby is free flying on this side inside the womb. The bag is stuck on the uterus. Now on that bag there are veins that go through the mother's blood into to fetch food, to get food, to suck food and oxygen through the veins of the mother, oxygen into the umbilical cord. So that thing is stuck there, then it forms veins that go and stick into the mother's body, into the mother's womb. So now that's where the baby fits. But now back to the point, because this one is not a reproductive video. Reproductive video, you can go back. I was just giving you a reference. But then now you find that the baby gets hormones. Since the blood inside is the father's, because the egg went and it busted and it entered inside the ovary, which is the mother's egg. So that egg, the father's egg, which is the semen that shot inside, it becomes the blood. It becomes the blood. It starts forms the brain. Everything that forms inside of this flesh, you're just carrying your mother's flesh. This flesh that you have in the body is the ovary. Inside, everything that is inside is that father's egg that entered there. It's the father's egg. So now the skeleton and everything is formed from the sperm cell. It's the sperm cell that forms inside this body, which is the ovary of the ovary. So now you need to know that these people, they are hormones. Now you find the person the baby who's inside there has got both the hormones of the mother, which is and the hormones of the father, and the hormones of the mother and both hormones, which is X and Y. So then you find that these hormones that are male and female in one person, you find that that's where you find that the baby is born and the baby is a boy. But then the baby has got female tendencies, or the baby is a girl, but the baby feels like a boy and has got male tendencies and all that kind of stuff. So usually the baby is born. The baby is born with either one egg, one Y, or two X's, or vice versa. Then you find that when the baby has got girls' organs, right? But then the baby has got more male hormones. Then you find that the baby will feel like a man. Then they start saying, the baby will start saying as they grow up, they say, inside there's a man who is in a wrong body, a female's body. But actually it's the hormones. Now we have a way.
Is your hairline damaged from all the chemicals applied? Do you braid your hair too tight? Are you wearing a wig every day? Injibs Cosmetics hair care range is the answer. Injibs range restores your hairline, moisturizing hair while giving it back its shine and elasticity. Injibs hair care range has a variety of products including hair food, weave and braid stays, shampoos and many more. Find Injibs at your nearest cosmetic store at an affordable price. Restore your hair back to its natural condition today. When it comes to a woman who cherishes her beauty, a little bit of attention takes her a long way. Looking elegant, beautiful and stylish puts that puzzle together, but there's that one piece missing, and only to realize that Injibs is the answer. Answer.
We have a way of how to go around this. We do have a way. Now I'm going to give you a few tips of how to beat this if you are a child who's struggling, because you find not everyone wants to have a body, a different body, yet inside you are a man. Maybe you are a man inside, but outside you are a girl, and you look at this breast and you look at this penis, you look at the vagina and you really hate it, and you want to go flat. Now people call those people names. They call them lesbians, they call them homosexual, they call them gays. But I'm not here to point. I'm not the kind of a person who names things. I don't give names to things. I don't give names to people. I don't classify people. People are people. People are people. Whether lesbian or whatever they do, their life has nothing to do with me. It's none of my business. However they live their lives, it's none of your business, it's none of my business. So, but then now, if you've got, if you really don't like what you feel inside, if what you feel inside, if you don't relate it to what you have on the outside, then there is one tip that I need to give you. Besides being growing around girls, and then you start getting girls' tendencies, besides all that, besides the influence and the experience you've had and all that, maybe you were raped by a guy, you went to prison, maybe you got raped, you came out and you became a female, all that, besides all that, now the main one is diet. There are different, according to your hormones, there are different things, different foods that you're actually supposed to eat. Foods that you're supposed to eat. There are foods that you're supposed to eat and foods that you're not supposed to eat. There are male foods and there are female foods. In my videos, I've got a few videos that explain that I always explain the diet of men and diet of females. Diet of men and diet of females. There are things that a man is not supposed to eat. A man is not supposed to eat things like sweets. Sweets are not meant for men. Sweets are not for men. Men are not supposed to eat fatty foods. Fatty foods are not for men. A man has got his own type of fat, his own type of oil. Men are not men. Males are not made out of fat. Men are made from muscles. Muscles form a man. So now, when you suppress those muscles, when you don't eat foods that build muscles, and you feel, remember, fat is the opposite of muscle. Fat is the opposite. And for those who want to lose belly fat, for those who are losing weight, there is no exercise. Nobody should lie to you. Nobody should deceive you. No online what packages should lie to you. No programs should lie to you that they're gonna give you, or they're gonna make you eat this and do this for you. But all those push-ups is nothing. The only secret behind us getting a six-pack and losing that belly fat is to make sure that you fight off the fat. Fight off the fat in everyone's stomach, in everyone lower abs that you look at, no matter how big they are. Underneath it, if it's a man, there is a six-pack. There is a six-pack underneath that big belly, and all you need to do is go and take off that fat, burn off that fat. You don't need to do sit-ups and all that press-ups. All that is too much exhausting on the body. All that causes inflammation on the body. It causes inflammation. So now all you need to do is lower the intake of fat, and know what kind of fat you should lower. But first of all, there are good fats and there are bad fats. There are good fats and bad fats. Now the good fats are the monosaturated fats. Monosaturated fats like olive oil, like coconut oil, like fish oil, like many oil, like cod liver oil. All those are monosaturated fats. They are fats that are very light to absorb and for the body to use. Now you find there are bad fats like animal fat, all that dairy fat, cheese fat, all that. Most of the dairy fat are not good for a man. Not good for a man. And if you're a man, avoid drinking all that fat. Avoid drinking milk, dairy, avoid eating cheese, avoid eating. They say many diet plans. Many diet plans are saying men should eat cheese. Cheese is filled with protein. I know that, and I agree with that. Eggs are filled with protein and all that. I do agree. But then now the problem is, when it comes to protein, there are different types of protein. There are protein that a human being's body is not designed to digest that protein. It's not designed to digest that protein. It's not a protein for a human being's protein. Is a garden protein. Human being's protein is a garden protein. There's this. There is algae, the green algae, the spirulina algae. Spirulina algae that is derived from the rivers, that green stuff you see holding or on the sides of the stones, that grows on the stones of a pond or a river. That's where they get green algae. That is the best bacteria. Bacteria that is good for the body, the good bacteria that is filled with protein that is digestible by the body. The rest of the protein, the particles are too huge. They are big particles, they cannot be absorbed and digested by the body. Maybe probably when you were still a teenager, you used to eat anything you ate and the body was fine. But then as you grow older, your body, your organs cannot take all this junk and stuff. It cannot. As you grow, you need to start picking.
Is your hairstylist telling you the whole truth about hair growing secrets and maintenance? In fact, Injib's hair product is the whole truth and nothing but the truth. Injib's product maintains weaves, Brazilian and human hair extensions. Is your wedding coming soon but your hairline is a total mess? What kind of a party, event or function are you soon attending? Injib's product is the real deal when it comes to restoring damaged hairline. Find Injib's products at New Look Cosmetics in Epping Industrial, Cape Town, where they supply a variety of wholesale hair products. Find Injib's products at Jabula Cosmetics in the Golden Acre, Cape Town. Find Injib's products at A to Z Amani Cosmetics in Mowbray, Cape Town. Don't forget your Injib's products for your next hairdo. Remember, Injib's hair product is the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
Pick out stuff. Now back to the point. The point was foods that there are good oils and bad oils. Good oils and bad oils. So all the animal oils are not. Animal fat is not for men. It's not for men. Basically animal fat is not even good for women either. All that protein is for animals. All that protein is meant for animals. So they even say chicken breast. Guys, it's good if you cannot actually find the good expensive food diet. If you have to eat chicken, don't eat chicken wings and don't eat chicken drumsticks, because those are areas on the chicken where fat is stored. Fat is usually stored under the wings. So if you eat chicken wings as a guy, you will always absorb fat. You will always store fat. Your body will store fat, and the more you store fat, the more you suppress the male hormones, which are the muscles and the testosterone. So the testosterone, the more you build muscle, the more your testosterone go high, and the more testosterone go high, the more your body, the more your penis, your balls, the more your testicles are. Actually, testosterone comes from the testicles. Comes from the word testosterone. The more you last in bed, the more you make your woman happy, the more you're strong as a man. So a man has a diet that he shouldn't eat, that he should eat and he shouldn't eat. So you find that such stuff. A man should know what he's supposed to eat. Now, this monosaturated fats like omega-3. Omega-3 is very good for a guy. Omega-6, which is the vegetable oil, not good for a guy, good for women. Omega-9 is the animal fat. You don't need much of omega-9. Yourself, you have fat. Underneath the skin, you have fat. You've got fat under that skin, which is the omega-9. You've got fat under that skin. So that fat under the skin, it's enough for you. You don't need more animal fat. You're an animal yourself and you've got fat under that skin. So now your own natural fat is enough for you. Now you need a certain percentage of omega-6 as well as omega-3. Now for a man, the ratio of omega-3 to omega-6 should be down. Omega-6 should shoot high. So if the ratio is 3 omega-3, the ratio to omega-6 should be 1. So 3 omega-3 and 1 omega-6. So always put omega-3 very high for a man. if you really want to suppress the female hormones. Because the next thing, if you're suppressing the male hormones, that's where you find that because of feeding on foods that are female diets like sweets and omega-6 fats, animal fat, you find that your hormone, you suppress the male hormones, and then you start acting like a female. You start thinking like a woman. You start walking like a female. You start. Again, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not here to criticize, but I'm here to teach you the science and biology of what is happening in your body, of what is going on in your body. You could be having questions, wondering why me, why God hates me, why God made me like this, why all that kind of why. But then you find that it all has to do with just the change, making a little bit of change in what you eat. Look at what you eat. Look into what you eat. Now females also have a diet. And now these foods, females have their own diet. Females are not supposed to eat foods like high protein foods. High protein foods are not for females. That's where you find a woman is pushing the man aside. A woman is controlling the man. A woman is not told. She's not told what to do. She's simply because she's suppressing the female hormones. She's suppressing the female hormones. She's feeding on food that is building muscle. Then she's building muscle, and the next thing the testosterone are going high. The next thing there are two men under that one roof. So now a woman is not supposed to eat. A woman shouldn't even eat chocolate, because chocolate is a man's food. Chocolate is a good arouser, but a male arouser. Chocolate is good for testosterone. So you find that a woman is feeding testosterone, the muscles are growing, she's almost getting a six-pack that she shouldn't even have, and then you find that she's behaving as a man. She takes the man and put him in a corner. She's the one who talks in the house, she's the one who controls the whole. So you find that man does not talk. So these are the male hormones. A woman, what are the diet? Before we finish, women have their own diet. Women can eat sweets. Women should eat sweets. Women should eat, because they are hormonal, they are emotional, and all that kind of stuff. So they need sweets to put them maybe when they're in their periods and all that kind of stuff. Women have a lot of their menopause and all that, mood swings and all that. So they need sweets. Women are the ones who eat sweet. Women can eat sweets. Women shouldn't eat peanuts. Peanuts are for testosterone. Peanuts are for males. Women should eat fatty foods. Women need omega-6. So the ratio of omega-6 to 3 for women, 6 should be 3, and then 3 should be 1. Omega-3 should be lower for women, and omega-6 should be high. Omega-6, men shouldn't take too much omega-3 compared to too much omega-6 compared to 3. For men, 3 should be high, 6 should be low. For women, 6 should be high, 3 should be low. So that's the ratio if you want to maintain the hormones and the male and female hormones in your body. Everyone, remember, everybody has male and female hormones. But whatever that you suppress is what gives the chance to for the other one to grow. So if you are a man, eat like a man, act like a man, eventually you will think like a man. If you're a woman, eat like a woman, act like a woman, and eventually you will act like a woman. Your womb will be alright. Women are trying to fall pregnant. You find women that have tried hard to fall pregnant, they cannot. But how will you when you've suppressed the female hormones? You're busy eating the diet, you're busy raising up, your testosterone are so high, you're thinking like a man, your hormones are male, you will never ovulate as you want and become pregnant as you wish. So if you're new to this channel, subscribe there at the bottom. Don't just walk away. Like this video, touch the bell button next to the subscribe to receive every notification to my awesome videos that I upload to YouTube every day. Israel once again from Egypt's Cosmetics, hoping that you stay tuned to my beauty tips today.